other past life regression that I had with a client was very, very interesting. She came to me through a recommendation from a friend, and that friend took a Reiki attunement with me, so I attuned her to Reiki level 1. And then, she really liked it. She was really happy, and she was talking to this friend about it, and so they both decided or agreed that okay, I could be like the healer that helps this girl or woman through this journey, or through the situation that happened to her. She was traveling, and she tried to get some healing from one of the local healers, and it didn't really work out as well as she thought that it would. Basically, she went to this healer, and he took advantage of her sexually, and so it was really disturbing for her, and really damaging, and she was really upset by that, and obviously, and really disturbed. So she came to me in pain and suffering. She was actually kind of shaking and really not in a good space. So I told her, just okay, I can help you, and I'll take care of you. And so we went into a past life regression session, and it was really interesting what we found, and had a happy ending with her emotional state and psychological state, and she was able to heal on all levels. So I really love this holistic work, mind, body, and soul. Yes, Eden? Okay, go with David. Go to the beach.
What am I doing now?
Recording a video about past life regressions. Yeah, that's my beautiful son. He's so amazing. I'm so happy to have him. So we went into just gratitude for everything in life. Life is so amazing and just full of these wonderful, magical things, and so much goodness, and so much brilliance, and so much sparkle and joy, laughter, fun, love, peace, happiness, so many good things, so much abundance and purity. It's so nurturing and good for the soul. So thank you. So with this girl, this woman, we so I was taking care of her, and so we decided to take the holistic approach, which is healing the mind, body, and soul. And it can happen really quickly, actually. So this past life regression took about 2 or 3 hours, and so I relaxed her, and gave her a Reiki treatment, which is energy healing, and so spiritual energy. I was a vessel that the spiritual energy was able to work in her, and she was really healing herself. But I was guided to to use the tools that I have to bring about this healing as well, and to help her to heal herself. So I cleansed the room, I cleansed myself, I cleansed her, and we did the Reiki treatment, and then we went into the past life regression, and it was really interesting to see that for her. She went really deep, and she saw that she was a king in a past life, and a French king. And so she got the throne kind of like through a friend, through a mentor that she was, or he, so it was, she was a male in the past life. So she, the king got the throne like through this mentor. And then once the king got the position, he was like really arrogant and really had a lot of pride, and was like taking advantage of all the women around in the court, in the palace, and like, sexually kind of abusing them or taking advantage. And so she came face to face with this, like with her soul. So like the karma came back in this life, and it was a mirror effect. And so what happened to her in this life was she was doing that so many times over and over in this past life. And so she had to recognize this and to see it, and to be faced with that, and actually eventually even to forgive herself for what she did, and to recognize that like her arrogance needed to go, or that this soul's arrogance needed to go, like this pride needed to go, this ego, this huge ego just needed to just be transformed and released. And so so this was able to happen like through this rebirth and into this new life, and to be able to like release all this. And also in this current life, she had like a love triangle with her best friend. Her best friend started dating her ex-boyfriend, or like maybe they're even together when they started dating. And she remembered also in this past life that as the king, there was also like a best friend situation. So she took her best friend's girl, like wife or something like that. It was like another, and it was the same people, the same souls that were playing this love triangle in that past life at the court, in the French court, and then in this life as well. And she recognized all the souls, and she told me that one's much easier to forgive because she already did in this life. So she forgave her best friend for taking her ex-boyfriend, and dating him, and like they were like really happy together in this life, and probably the last life too. And she just let it happen, and she just let them be happy together, and just kind of released it and let it go. So that was really beautiful. And so she told me that process is like 80% complete. Like she's at peace with it, she feels okay with it. And so just really a really, really beautiful transformation journey as well. And coming face to face with ourselves, like with our soul. And that's what this life is here for. Like it's for our own benefit. It's for us to grow, it's for us to learn. So this is the school of life. It's like what they say is, it's not what happens to us, it's happening for us. It's not happening to us, or like these problems that we have, they're challenges that need to be overcome. And like we can grow from these and learn from them and go higher. We can ascend and transcend them. So this really is a beautiful journey. And I'm so grateful for all this, for all these people, for all these clients, that everyone that came into my life has been really a great teacher, a great friend, a great healer as well. My healing journey has been just so amazing. I'm so grateful for it all, and really it's just love at the end of the day.